Well, it happened by chance. I had a very good student in one of my classes here who was friends with that fellow. And he said, I've got this friend who's very smart, very clever, he deserves a look. And that's how the whole thing started.
The original company name was actually BlackSmith Studios, but the original product was not what we do right now. We've had to adapt several times over and over again. It was originally BlackSmith Studios, and the original product was Car Portal.
It's a company that originally had designed software for luxury car dealers that would enable them to show on a large screen the interiors of cars, and by the press of a button show different interiors, because these kinds of importers cannot afford to buy, say, half a dozen luxury cars. So they like to be able to show their customers how wooden panels look like or leather seats look like, and so on and so forth. And it turns out that the major luxury cars do not allow their dealers to place advertising in their showrooms which is not vetted by the headquarters.
So we had two choices: we'll either shut down BlackSmith Studios and say thank you and goodbye, or try to do something different. And we went for the try to do something different. We adapted to an architectural firm due to the architectural boom basically in the Gulf region. We adapted to architecture. In 2006, we had another catastrophe happen, which was the war in Lebanon, and that cancelled most of our contracts on the spot. We picked up, went to Bahrain, we re-established over there, started from scratch. Again, we had obviously the idea of shutting down and going forward. We decided to go forward with version 3. We were in Bahrain for version 3. That went very, very well until 2008, financial crash in the Gulf region. That was pretty devastating to our pipeline.
So he returned here, and he found out that he could yet modify his software and add something to it and use it for special effects. So now, 7 years later, he is producing bits and pieces for advertising companies or for real estate developments with the visualization of sceneries. And they're doing extremely well, except for one thing, which is typical also in Lebanon, accounts receivable. Clients don't pay or pay very late. So they're struggling, but he's won a number of prizes in the United States and in London and Australia, so I think ultimately it will work out.